In the quiet town of Ravenbrook, nestled deep within a thick forest, a sinister secret lurked beneath the seemingly serene surface. For years, the townspeople had lived in harmony, oblivious to the presence of a cannibal among them. Simon was an enigmatic figure, keeping to himself in an old, isolated cabin on the outskirts of town. He had a strikingly unassuming appearance, which allowed him to blend seamlessly into the community. Unbeknownst to all, he harbored dark hunger that consumed him from within. Late one stormy night, as thunder rumbled and rain poured down, a traveler stumbled upon Ravenbrook seeking shelter. Jack, a weary wanderer, sought refuge at the town's inn. There, he met a friendly bartender named Sarah, who warned him to avoid venturing near Simon's cabin. Curiosity piqued. Jack couldn't resist the allure of the town's secret. He had heard whispers about missing townspeople, but he attributed them to mere superstition. Ignoring Sarah's warning, he set out to explore the cabin in the dense forest. With each step, Jack's heart raced. The forest seemed to close in around him, and an eerie silence enveloped the surroundings. The cabin appeared to be abandoned, but as he cautiously approached, a flicker of light caught his eye from within. Peering through a cracked window, Jack gasped in horror. Inside, he saw Simon hunched over a table, his face obscured by shadows, but his gruesome feast was unmistakable. The sight of human remains sent chills down Jack's spine, and he knew he had stumbled upon the cannibal's lair. Retreating quietly, Jack hurried back to town, determined to reveal the truth and protect the unsuspecting residents. He sought out the town sheriff, a grizzled man named John, and recounted what he had witnessed. Initially skeptical, Sheriff John had heard these rumors before, but he couldn't ignore the fear in Jack's eyes. Together, they gathered a small group of trusted townspeople to confront Simon and uncover the truth once and for all. As they approached the cabin, the rain intensified, drenching them to the bone. The group could feel an oppressive aura surrounding the isolated dwelling. They knocked on the door, and it creaked open, revealing Simon's cold, emotionless gaze. Sheriff John didn't waste time. He demanded answers, and as the evidence mounted against Simon, he had no choice but to confess. Simon revealed the truth behind his insatiable hunger, a curse that had plagued his bloodline for generations. He spoke of an ancient ritual gone awry, a desperate attempt to gain eternal life that instead cursed his ancestors with an unquenchable thirst for human flesh. Simon had tried to fight the urge, but found that his desires only intensified with time. As the truth unfolded, a mixture of fear and sympathy washed over the group. Simon was a monster, but he was also a victim of a dark legacy that he had no control over. Still, the town couldn't allow his crimes to continue. In a somber ceremony, they restrained Simon and exiled him from Ravenbrook, ensuring he could never harm another soul in their peaceful town. The memory of that night would haunt the residents forever, a reminder of the darkness that could reside in even the most idyllic places. From that day on, Ravenbrook's secret was buried deep in the hearts of its inhabitants. The town returned to its peaceful facade, but the memory of Simon's cabin lingered as a warning, an eternal reminder of the hunger that dwelled within the human heart.